hopefully this is my last time doing this because this is like my third time trying to record this. Yeah, this has been a journey. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. It's your girl Dayna and I am here with a recap. So I'll be recapping my meet that I just did. When was it? Last week? Yeah, the meet that I did last week. So before I even get into that, I just want to thank all the new subscribers, people who view my videos. Thank you so much. I plan on getting to the comments after I upload this video. That's why it's so important for me to try to upload this, edit and upload it, so I can get to those comments and get to you guys. Yeah, so thank you for that. And what else? I think that's it. Alright, but anyways, like I said, my name is Dayna McNeal, if you don't know, and I'm a competitive powerlifter. Excited about doing it. I love competing, but it's just getting to that moment of excitement that, or I never get there until I'm about a week out. Then I start getting excited for the meet. So for the most part, this meet for me was pretty nonchalant. There was a lot of lessons learned from nationals. Nationals back in June that I wanted to carry over to my next competition. So yeah, I was kind of excited to see how that was all going to play out, to see if, you know, changing how I trained was actually going to benefit me more than not. And if I wouldn't have gotten any return on this meet than previous meets, then I just would have gone back to what I was doing. But thankfully that's not the case. So I go to the meet and pretty excited about being there. I didn't cut into the 76 weight class. We start warming up, the warm-up area, like everything isn't like, you know, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different being there, you know, based on how they divided the flights and the platforms. So it was 2 platforms, and the area that we had to warm up in and how they were handling warm-ups. It was a little different, but you know, you know, meet day, you know, you just roll with the punches. And there were some other experienced lifters there. They were able to, you know, make requests, like we needed more weights for warm up. So just doing stuff like that. But anyways, getting to the good stuff. I get out there, I do my first squat, and it was good. So I get out there, I do my first squat, and I'm gonna just back it up and say that when I was doing my warm-ups, practicing my warm-ups and my openers earlier in the week, everything felt really heavy, and I was pretty nervous about doing the meet. And well, I unrack it and it felt really good. The weight felt light-ish, and squatted it, and I was like, all right, got, you know, first lift jitters out the way, and the rest of the meet went pretty smooth. So I go out there for my second squat. Second squat, it felt just as good as the first, and my third squat was 200 kg, and I don't really know kilos that well, but I know that 200 is 440 pounds. So I get out there and I squat 200 kg, and that was a PR for me. So that was a nice little PR. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that I just went as I was, and I weighed in at 78 kilos. Which is pretty good. I didn't even really try dieting or anything. All I did was I just increased my water, so I just went to the bathroom more, and that was pretty much it. And I weighed in with my clothes on, so I'm pretty sure I wasn't like a full 78 either, which is pretty cool. That 200 kg felt really good. I think I may have had more in me, but you know, I'll just save it for the next meet. Then comes to bench, and bench is like the bane of my existence when it came to training for bench. So I have squat and bench, competition squat, competition bench on the same day. And I would train with squat for, you know, 2 hours, pretty much an entire training session. And then by the time I'm done with squatting, I want to go home. I'm like, oh, I have bench and accessories. So I'll just like breeze through bench, hit accessories just barely, maybe like a set or two, and then I would go home. When I say breeze through bench, I mean talking most of the time, warming up the bar, then adding a plate, and then maybe adding another plate, and then not getting it, and then being mad and blaming it on having long arms. Like it was not ideal. So when I went to nationals bench, it felt really heavy. It felt unbelievably heavy, and I was like, damn, maybe I should have trained a little bit harder. And I made my second just barely, and that was like 203 pounds, and that was just so embarrassing to have, like, to call myself an elite powerlifter and have a 200-pound bench. So after that, I decided that, you know what, if I actually want to do something in this sport, if I actually want to be good in this sport and not just be good at one lift, then I need to train bench. I need to have a better bench, because I can keep up for the most part, keep up with squat, you know, and then for bench, that's when I get left behind. And then to try to make all of that up with a huge deadlift, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I decided that after that second bench, I decided this next off season, whenever I do my next meet, I'm definitely gonna have a better bench. When I got my opener, I was so happy, because my opener was pretty much my second attempt, you know, and that's me trying, you know, not to drop the weight, you know, doing the accessories, giving bench the attention and time that it needed. Bench started doing a lot better. So to end a competition with 226 pounds, 102.5 kilos, like I'm over the moon. Like, that's my proudest moment right there. Then we get to deadlifts, and my first lift was 485 pounds, and I feel like that was too light. I don't know if I'll be opening up with 485 anymore. We'll see. The next competition I do, I don't want to open with 485. So that's my goal. I want to open over 500, maybe like 501. I mean, that's over, but you know, I want to open up over 500. I pulled 485. It moved, like it flew like I knew it would. And then I think my next attempt was 529, which is also my second attempt at nationals. I just have nationals replaying in my head. I mean, that nationals was like really big. Not only was it like the inaugural 76 and 69 kg weight class nationals, but just my performance there just like really stuck with me more than other nationals that I've done. So I pulled 530 and it flew. My final attempt, I think, was supposed to be like 540 pounds or something like that. But I looked at my friend, whatever you want to put on there, just tell the announcer to not announce it in pounds. Because I get up there, the announcer only said my name, she even announced what it was in kilos. And I'm like, yes, okay, here we go. So I get up there and I pull it, and it moved really easy. And at the top, I'm like, please let this be 550 pounds. Or if we're talking kilos, 250 kilos. I'm like, please let it be that. But, you know, I thank the judges for their time and their calls. And then I asked her what it was, and it was 545 pounds. And I was like, damn, 545. But you know what? That 550 is gonna keep me hungry for the next meet. So the next meet I do, hopefully we're opening over 5. And, you know, we're going for at least 550 on the 3rd. That's what happened at the meet. I think my total was 550 kilos. I don't have my phone over here, but I think my total was 550 kilos, or I think I looked it up, it said 1,212 pounds. So yeah. So overall, I'm really happy with how the meet went. I hope that the next meet I do, I can do even better. Of course, you know, we always want to strive to do better, but I want to do even better. But anyways, I'm going to edit this video, upload it, answer some comments, and then move on to the next thing. So with all of that being said, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, check out the other videos I have on my channel, and feel free to click that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and to follow your girl on Instagram. I have a desk now, I have Wi-Fi now, I moved into my house, I'm acclimated to the weather here, so really there's no excuses for me to not upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which should be soon.